Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're so glad to have you here with us today. Today we have the pleasure of meeting up with Bob in his really cool four-season camper. So we're gonna ask Bob a couple questions about it and we're gonna do a really cool tour. So I'm excited for today. Bob, thank you so much for joining us today.
Brian, it's always a pleasure to see you and I'm very pleased that we can do this.
Well, thank you, I appreciate that. So first off, tell me a little bit about the trailer. What is the year, make, model, all that?
Well, the Oliver, I have an Oliver Elite 2. It's a 2021. I got it about 5 months ago. And the reason I got the Oliver was I'm a full-timer, been on the road for 6 years, and I had a casita, which is a 17-foot travel trailer fiberglass. I decided that because I've been on the road and do go into extreme weather, that four-season would be more appropriate for me.
Gotcha.
Than the casita.
And then what are you pulling this vehicle, this trailer with?
Sure, that's a good question because when I got this particular camper, I made a switch from the small one to the large one. But what I'm traveling is with a Ram Hemi,
Okay.
1500.
Okay, is that a diesel or is that gas?
It's gas.
Okay, gas.
And now the weight of this camper is heavier than the casita, significantly more. It's 4,500 pounds empty, and
Which is still light for a trailer.
it is for
Okay.
23-footer, which is close to 24.
Okay.
And it's when you load it, it gets to about 65.
Well, let's go ahead and do a tour. I'm going to get behind the camera and walk around, and I cannot wait to see this stuff. So Thank you so much. All right.
As you can see here, it's all aluminum aircraft, which is very light. There's nothing on this camper that has any kind of iron or can rust.
Oh, very nice.
And then from here we have a great fiberglass cover for the tire, which is a full-size tire.
Okay, perfect.
As we walk around here, we have nice storage. They really take advantage of storage which goes right through the camper to the other side.
Oh, that's great.
And then here we have the drains for the gray tank. I don't have a black tank usage.
Okay.
And then I have here electric stabilizers, which is the switches inside. And this is the battery bank, which is very important because I spend 90% of my time dry camping. And what you do is basically you pull this out, which is very nice because sometimes it's hard to work there. So it's a very efficient system.
And then how many batteries is this?
This is a 4 batteries, 6 volt in each of the batteries.
Okay.
So it makes up the 12.
Okay. And how many amp hours total?
Oh, I don't really know, but it's significant.
Significant. Enough for
enough.
you. Okay.
And then I have, talking about power, is that I have up a solar up there, which is 260 watts of power. Then I have an additional one here, so I got nearly 500 amps of power. So it really, I will be charged today, even in the winter months, by half a day I'm fully charged. Some of the highlights we have is that we have lighting up here on both sides. Outside lightings, which is really nice because sometimes you're working from one side or the other and having that. Then we have lighting underneath here, which is kind of cool because sometimes you get little creatures coming down there, although this camper is completely sealed, but you just don't want to have those around. So it's a distraction for some of the desert animals that we have out here. And then there's a nice feature here, which is very unique to the Oliver. We have gas propane, but it's in a fiberglass cover.
Okay.
And in order to check to see what your gas propane level, you can just open it and visually see without having to take the cover off. Again, even the steps are aircraft aluminum. Nothing can rust whatsoever.
Okay.
And as you can see, the quality of everything they have is first class. They're very much into the design and quality, and they really have thought about it, every aspect of it. And so I'm very pleased on there. Come on in and enjoy the ambiance. So what we have here is
nice.
6'7" ceiling.
6'7". Wow, that is a tall ceiling.
Which makes it really very conducive for the taller folks.
Yeah.
Where the casita only has a 6'2".
6'2". Okay.
So it's significantly. This is again a 2-shell camper.
Okay.
So this is the interior we have. And as you can see, I've got the lights on and inside the storage.
That's the ambiance light you were talking about.
Ambiance lights.
Yeah.
And so
that's
you
really
can
handy.
see that, and it gives some more visibility on that aspect.
Yeah.
And then we have a dinette here. And one of the nice things, Brian, is that we have 2 types of shades, a day shade and a night shade.
Oh, nice.
So you've got the versatility too. These are pane glass tinted windows.
Okay. So again, made for the cold.
Yes. The other factor is this is soundproof when you close everything down. So if you're having a party outside and you get tired, you can come in here and don't hear it.
That's excellent.
Which
is the insulation once again. And so so again, you went from a casita, so you obviously like the fiberglass vehicles. But you wanted something more 4-season, and so this is that upgrade that you were talking about.
And a little bit more space.
Okay, a little more space. Because you went from 17 foot
to 20, nearly 24 feet.
Nearly 24, okay.
That's from nose to toe.
Okay. And we didn't get into this earlier, but how long have you been on the road once again?
I've been on the road 6 years, full time, but I've basically been a traveler. I've sailed across the Atlantic. I've done bike rides up to Mount McKinley and Alaska. So I've always been an outdoor person. So it's really a continuity of what I've been doing for all my life.
What inspired you to hit the road most recently, 6 years ago?
So that's very good. I think one of the key people who really inspired me was Bob Weld.
Oh, how convenient.
And he wrote some very amazing books, has written amazing books. Mm-hmm. And he has so much knowledge, and he's so grounded. And the way he started, where he basically, for 10 years, traveled around this country, only stayed at one place where he had to pay. Mm-hmm. But it was all legal, what he did. And it's just amazing, his fortitude, how he got on the road, which inspired me.
All right, so let's continue with the tour. So you have a nice little dinette here.
A nice dinette here. And,
2-person.
And basically it's a 2-person, which is really ideal. And they're wide. A lot of the dinettes you find, they're pretty narrow. Mm-hmm. And for sitting, it gets very uncomfortable on this aspect. This one is well thought through. We also have different kind of lighting here. We have touch lighting.
Oh, that is fancy.
Versus going into switches around and looking for these switches.
Yeah.
Then we also have reading lights.
Oh, very nice.
Which is gives you a nice little bit of opportunity.
Yeah.
And these are our controls for the various mechanisms that we use on the road.
Okay.
Very accessible. We have a wonderful larder, which you can put a lot of different things in there.
All right, so that's your pantry. Oh, that's perfect.
And so
a lot of space.
And then, we all have maps. I think most of us, I know we are there.
Yep.
So we have here a map drawer.
Oh, that is clever.
And so we have all that space there.
And that's just Velcroed in.
And it's Velcroed in with a cover.
Oh, and it gives you more counter space as well.
It does. And that's another thing. And if go to talking about counter space, we have a lot of space here, which is one of the features that I wanted to have because I was so tired of trying to cook and all the other things.
Yeah.
Another nice feature is we have 6 drawers, and they're dovetailed. Again, casita is quality, and they automatically close.
Oh, that's super fancy. And they latch as well?
And they latch as well. When you're traveling, you latch them.
Okay.
And then, and so from there we have a very nice Nordic refrigerator, 3-way refrigerator.
Oh, nice.
That being DC, propane, and AC.
Okay.
And then a convection system which works on AC. For the kitchen area, we have basically a very nice sink, which is large.
Oh, nice.
And this is also nice. You pull down, you can use it. It can switch from water to spray.
Okay, very nice.
On it. Basically with a 2-burning stove.
Okay, which is
some
plenty.
of them have plenty. Some go with 3, but I never would use the 3rd one.
I have a 4, and I've only used 2 at a time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
so it works out well there. We have lights under here as well. That one's going to be replaced, but basically touch lights.
That's perfect.
Line.
And then the cover for the stove, does that give you extra counter space as well?
Yes, it does. And the reason we have this like this is because you don't want to have any of the residue of grease going onto the bedding.
Oh, that makes sense. So this
uses as a counter, and then you can just close it. And, and then you've got yourself.
Yeah, so it's a low profile, no heft to that at all. That's really nice.
Very, very easy to open.
Yeah.
And to close. And then the Oliver comes in two styles. One is basically for twin beds, which the reason that people like the twin, then they don't crawl over each other. But since I'm single with a dog, the king size worked out better. This isn't actually a king size, but very rare you find campers having a full king size bed.
Oh yeah, of course.
This one is. And so because of being king size, I have a large bed here, but then I use this as the couch in the daytime when I'm reading, listening to music, and Sasha sleeps here, which I think I will have to give a picture of Sasha's outside. And then we have a television over here.
Oh, that just folds down?
And it basically, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And then from there we have AC up here.
Okay.
And then a Dometic fan, which is very nice, and it's very quiet in aspect. Good flooring, a lot of outlets all through the place, so you're not stingy of doing that.
Yeah, that's really handy. I mean, because we all have our electronic devices that we want to recharge.
Exactly.
And do they have USB ports, or is it just...
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Combination of both.
Oh, that is a huge closet. So it goes all the way down.
And you have shelving above, and the hanging clothes, and then further storage below it.
Yeah. Oh, so that is super handy.
And then we have 4-speaker of radio here as well.
Oh, nice. So you have a sound system in here.
Sound system. We can also go connected out to your phone. If you're talking to people, they, goes through the...
Bluetooth.
Yes, a Bluetooth system.
Oh, very nice. All right. All right. Well, everybody always wants to know about the bathroom, so I guess that's next. Yes. So.
Well, basically, one of the nice features of this is that this is a composting toilet.
Did that come standard with it?
No, it's additional, but it's a very, very economical system. First, it doesn't use any water.
Okay.
And two, you only have to clean it once every 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's very low maintenance, and there's no smell residual. There's a little fan in there.
Yeah, I saw that tube going to the side of it.
And then we have a nice wet shower, which works off. It's a combination of both, where you hook this up to a shower.
So that's your sink faucet that turns into a shower head.
Exactly. Oh, and it works so well.
So do you have a furnace in here?
Yes, we do. We have a furnace with outlets, very powerful one. We have one in the bathroom here.
Okay.
And then we have other ones which is down below the drawers. And we have storage underneath the bed as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there is some that's some deep storage there.
Yes, a lot of storage.
And it looks like if you wanted to, you could form it into a table.
Well, it's a dinette.
A dinette, okay.
It converts easily to a dinette, and you can sit 5.
So I always like to ask this question. What's your favorite gadget in your rig right now?
I think the favorite gadget probably is the solar system.
The solar system, okay.
Because of the reliability of it, because everything basically functions. If the solar system doesn't work, then everything else shuts down.
This is such a cool trailer. It's so sleek and simple in here. I'm really digging the vibe of it for sure. Well, Bob, thank you so much for showing us the tour of your really cool Oliver 4-season fiberglass trailer. That is incredible in there. So thank you again for everything.
Brian, it's always a pleasure, and good luck to you in your new endeavors.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. So, guys, thank you for watching the video today. What did you guys think? Can you imagine camping in this in the middle of a blizzard and a snowstorm in, let's say, Colorado or Montana? I bet you'd be really toasty in there with all that fiberglass and the insulation in there. It's got to be incredible. So, again, can you imagine being out there somewhere camping in this? let us know in the comments below. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, show us your love, and until next time, we'll see you guys all down the road. Thanks, guys.